What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Monday morning edition of the Daily Juice podcast with me, Matt Perrault, at Sports Talk Matt, to follow me on Twitter, at BettingPros to follow BettingPros on Twitter. Our BetMGM offer, still the same, $10 offer, $10 bet, $150 in your account. If you sign up for a new account using the promo code Juice150, new accounts everywhere that BetMGM operates except for Nevada. Doesn't work in Nevada, sorry. But here with BetMGM, everywhere else, it'll work. Juice150, the promo code. Okay, so a 3-1 night on the pod yesterday, but Cam Smith comes so close to getting to the top 10. He comes one stroke short. Top 20, if you bet it, but comes in top 10. Justin Thomas, of course. So on Saturday, we bet JT to play well. He plays poorly. Sunday, he wins the whole damn thing. 14-1 odds pre-flop. Nice hit if you bet Justin Thomas. A couple of you guys jumped on him after we were with him in round 3. Shot 67, 67, 74, and then wins it in a playoff up against Will Zalatoris, who now has the title of the best golfer to have never won a major. That's Phil Mickelson for years had that. Sergio Garcia had that for years. Now I think Willie Z has got that. He'll win one. Just a matter of time, but that was tough. He's getting close and close and close, and then he keeps on losing in now excruciating fashion. Big win for JT, though, to get that, and that's a nice W, second PGA Championship for him. So here we are now heading into a Monday. So last night, two unders in hockey. We get both right. The over in hockey did not come in, but the under, our old standby in the Dallas Mavericks, comes in again. Our favorite bet, my favorite bet in 2022, continues to cash. The books just don't know what to do with it. Just same number every single time. And bang, 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 bang. So, gonna take it. 3-1 on the pod, 3-2 overall on the day for us. So a winning day, not bad. Let's take it. 3-1 for sure. Moving on into a Monday. Okay, so I've got 2 bets on one game in hockey, and I've got 1 bet in the NBA. I do not know what to do with Colorado and St. Louis. Didn't bet it last time. This series has me befuddled. I mean, St. Louis looks like the better team. It looks like bet St. Louis. That's what my head tells me. Bet St. Louis. But I've got this thing on my shoulder saying it's Colorado, Matt. They're not going to get bounced this easily. Like, they're going to come back and they're going to win game 4. Like, don't do that. Don't be dumb. Don't bet against Colorado here. I thought about betting the over in this game. Current line for this is minus 160 for Colorado, plus 140 at home again for St. Louis. Another home dog. They were home dog in game 3, won the game outright. I mean, home dogs again in game 4, win the game outright? I don't know. But I'm not laying 160 with an Avalanche team that I'm not so sure matches up all that well against St. Louis. And I'm not going to bet the under 6.5 either because a part of me says this is going to be an over. This game's going to be over. Not betting it, all right? What I am betting is for the Tampa Bay Lightning to end their series. I have seen nothing from Florida. 11-3, they've been outscored here in this series. They can't beat these defensive forwards for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and they cannot beat Vasilevsky. We've got a minus 120 price at BetMGM right now on the money line. Half a unit, Tampa Bay on the money line at minus 120 to win tonight and close out the Florida Panthers at home to sweep them out of the playoffs. Did not see that coming. Bad matchup, no offense, no power play, bad, bad, bad. All right, so with that said, you might think I'm betting under 6.5, right? DraftKings is at, right now, time of taping, 6. I think that's where everyone's going to wind up. I think they're just kind of ahead of the move. And it's juiced to the over minus 120, 6 goals. 6 and 5, 2 numbers I love to bet over. Because chances are it goes 4-2, we get a push. So it's kind of like a free roll in some ways. People like to bet overs in elimination games because they'll pull the goaltender. If they're down, they'll pull the goaltender early. You may get some last-second shots, some last-second empty net goals. I just think over 6 goals at minus 120 is a decent bet. I know this has been an under series. I get that. I know Florida can't score. But I think this could be a 4-2 win for Tampa, and there's a chance we get 5-2, and there's a chance we get 5-3. So I'm going to bet the over 6. I think we get a push at worse here. Over 6 at minus 120 also for Tampa and Florida. Okay, so 2 half-unit bets on this game. So a full unit committed to this game. Tampa Bay on the money line, minus 120, and over 6 goals also at minus 120 for Tampa and Florida. One NBA game tonight. Boston Celtics at home laying 6.5 to the Miami Heat. Told you after game 3, we were betting on Boston. Jimmy Butler's going to be back. It looks like Robert Williams will probably play. Looks like Marcus Smart will give it a go. I don't think much of a problem for Jason Tatum. I mean, look, Boston, Tatum acted like he got his arm ripped off and he came right back. Marcus Smart looks like with his ankle turned, looked like he broke his ankle. Can't believe he's coming back and play. He played and playing in this game. And then knee soreness for a serious surgery that Robert Williams had. But having him on the court will be really important for Boston. Defensively, they got to stop Bam Adebayo. Bam killed them coming up in game 3. So you put Robert Williams back on. Time Lord takes out Bam. Let Al Horford do his thing. I'm going to lay the 6.5 points. Okay. Boston at home this year. Again, they're under 500 ATS. 23 and 25. Miami on the road is 28 and 19. Look, it's minus 275 on the money line. This is the problem. Like, I would say go ahead and bet a full unit on Boston minus 275, but it's not worth it because the return just isn't there. I mean, it's just, and I'm not going to recommend laying $3 to win $1. I just don't think that's a good bet to make. So I'm going to hold my nose here, and I think we could be sweating this all the way to the end. I'm going to take Boston to win and cover the 6.5 points. I also think this could be an under game because it could be a blowout if Boston plays the way they're capable of. But, I mean, look, the totals have been going in an interesting way. It's been over 3 times, but the books are adjusting 203, 206.5, 207.5, over by 22, 23, and 4.5, and we're right back here at a 207.5. Books are thinking one of these games are going to go under. I lean towards a blowout for Boston and an under. I think Boston, they're 11-1 straight up after a loss this season. I think they come out like gangbusters, angry, and they make the shots they missed, much like game 1 to game 2. It's game 3 to game 4. Boston missed a bunch of shots in game 3, and they come back and they win game 4. They hit those shots. I'll lay the 6.5 officially for a half a unit, but then I also will look at potentially betting the under in this game personally. Under 207.5 is the other way that I lean. Now, you guys know I don't bet baseball on Sunday, and I don't bet baseball on Monday. Maybe on Tuesday we'll come back with a baseball play. Haven't had one of those in a while, but I don't necessarily want to bet baseball, so I want to bet playoffs for as long as we can bet playoffs. Had a good day yesterday. Let's hope we have another good day here on a Monday. Tampa, money line, minus 120 to knock out the Florida Panthers. Over 6 goals, minus 120 for Tampa and Florida here today for their game 4 in Tampa, and Boston minus 6.5 against Miami in game 4. All 4 of those bets are half unit plays here on a Monday. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter at SportsTalkMatt each and every morning. It's Dale G's podcast, always being brought to you by BetMGM.